Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Pass to Brunson. Back to DiVincenzo. No good on the 3. Bulls leading by 8. To the paint. It's Dorte on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's G. Sinks it from distance. 24 points for him.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Randall finds Bridges. Screen by Robinson. Let's go with a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
Here's G. He's got 24. Down low. Robinson with a steal. Bridges passes to Brunson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
First free throw is good.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better, and that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
Both free throws good from Brunson.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Chicago leading by 7. Here's G. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. G's got 27.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
To the inside. Here's DiVincenzo. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Here's G. DiVincenzo covering. Pass to G. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here is DiVincenzo. Lets it go from 11. And Craig pulls it down. There's a minute 17 left to play in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's G. Soft touch off the glass. He has 29 now.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Outside Brunson. Randall against Craig. Here's an 8-footer. Randall can't hit.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Good! Another... from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Bridges outside. Screen by Robinson. Bridges left side. To halt the run. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's G. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Brunson. Bridges on the attack, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. These are his first free throws of the game.
MyCareer Bridges at the line.
That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good. And so it's Chicago, up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter about. Basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. They've got Nikola Vucevic. Jalen Smith is out there with Chris Duarte. And it's G in at the shooting guard position. Here's G. Misses the three.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Shot from the low block. Sneaking inside. It's Brunson.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards, and you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. 4-3. Duarte grabs the board. Duarte's got 4 rebounds in the game. G passes to Vucevic, and he gets it to go. Vucevic has got 6 points.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
Outside, DiVincenzo. It's Bridges on the wing. Give him 8. Left side, Brunson. The 3. And Brunson won't miss many of those. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Vucevic, a screen on Brunson. G passes to Vucevic. Randall with a steal. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Jalen Smith.
Smart play from Randall. Uses his physical ability to drive inside and make trouble for the defense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Randall. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players, Michael, LeBron, but let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses, and even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
And Randall drops them both. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Bridges outside. Hart from long range. New York again can't hit.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
G. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Down by 15. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
And they were the odds-on favorite in this matchup last year, but actually lost the season series.
Here's G. Brunson defending. G's shot is good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Pass to Brunson. Here's DiVincenzo. Fires the 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now. Nails it from beyond the arc. G's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Now here's Hart. Pass to Brunson. Beyond the arc. Oh, Brunson Brunson with the response.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Here's G. He's got 42. And again for three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
And so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Here's Brunson. And he lays it up and in. Brunson's got 18.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Here's G. He has 45 points. Pass to Vucevic. The three. Here's G for three. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Fires the three. Chicago with a rebound. Here's G. The three ball. Randall pulls down the board. Knicks trail by 19. From 11 feet away. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds now. Inside. It's tipped. And stolen by Bridges. Outside. DiVincenzo. Left side Brunson. Vucevic with some nice D.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Smith with a screen on Brunson. G passes to Vucevic. Here's G. Knocks down the long J. 12 points for him.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Brunson passes to DiVincenzo. Pass to Brunson from behind the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's G. That three's off the mark. For New York, they've gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. And the basket by Bridges.
The stop and pop ability from Bridges, that makes him so difficult to defend.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. For an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Bulls, they've begun this year playing with some real fire and has produced some top-notch basketball, doing better than many expected. Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent. After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
At the line, 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Pass to G. From downtown, knocks down the triple. G's got 48.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And Brunson with the bucket on the assist from Hart. Hart's got his third assist of the night.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Here's G. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Left side Hart. Pass to DiVincenzo. Randall on the screen. DiVincenzo against Smith. DiVincenzo can't hit. Bulls leading by 19. Here's G. And the 3 off target. Knicks shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. DiVincenzo can't hit. The Bulls shooting 55% for the game so far. This one for 3. They get it again. Vucevic.
Just a stellar rebounder. Vuce, look, he relishes getting those extra offensive rebounds.
And the Knicks shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Randall. New York again can't hit.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Here's G. Good! That's another bucket!
Once again, he hits the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance has tied him for 3rd most 50-point games in a season. He just keeps delivering.
And I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. And it just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season.
Smooth sailing for Chicago. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Vucevic, a screen on Brunson. Here's G. Another one falls! Amazing! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Outside Brunson. They need this. And he lays it up and in. Brunson's got 24.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Here's G. Off target with the 3. Now here's Brunson. He's covered closely.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his 2nd foul already.
1:51 left to play in the first half of basketball. For 3, Randall.
I can't believe it. I mean, he can't buy a basket in the 2nd period. He might want to keep the ball moving.
Buries it from 3. G's got 57 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Brunson. G with a rebound. The Bulls shooting really well here in the 2nd quarter, 54%. Pass to Smith. Here's G. Off target from outside. And so Randall will bring it up for the Knicks, coming off that win against the Sixers.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
The Bulls shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Bridges passes to DiVincenzo. And here's Bridges. Here's the 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
Here's G. Non-stop scoring machine right here. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Chicago shooting their first free throw tonight. And that one misses. Knicks shooting about 40% during the second quarter. Hart passes to Brunson. The shot's good. Brunson's got 26 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the New York Knicks. They're facing a deficit that can only be described as daunting.
Only? Not if you have a thesaurus. Dr. O'Neill.
Let's see, dismaying, dismal.
I stand corrected. Well done. That's why they pay you the big bucks.
You get paid more than me, Ernie.
And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Knicks.
The big reason they're getting washed out, it's been raining threes.
But they didn't know this was coming? They didn't watch the film? Read the scout report? Come on, man.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Chicago with the ball. Bridges and Randall make up the forwards. Brunson and DiVincenzo team up as the backcourt. And it's Robinson in at center, filling out the middle. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Tipped away. Here's G. Brunson defending. Here's G. And yes, another basket.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Dante DiVincenzo. At the line, 2 shots.
And he drops the first. He's off on the second. RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There is an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far and the only All-Star game appearances.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And here's Brunson. He's got 26. And that one drops. Brunson's got 28.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. 6 on the shot clock. G passes to G. Fires for 3. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Brunson from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Brunson's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
88-61.
Here's G. Smith with a screen on Brunson. Here's G. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
DiVincenzo finds Brunson. Charity stripe shot. Chicago with a rebound.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. G's shot is good.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Brunson surveys. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brunson's got 33.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Here's G. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Jalen Brunson picks one up. Chicago shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one's off. And he ends up missing both free throws. You know, for a while now, the NBA has done a last 2 minutes report on games. Richard, how do you think the players feel about this?
I can tell you how I feel. I don't like the 2-minute report. I think it does absolutely nothing to help the basketball game. Guys are frustrated. They need to move on. If they walk into the next game worried about the last 2-minute report, are they really focused on that game?
To the middle. And a big finish by Robinson.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
94-67.
Here's G. Brunson defending. Pass to Smith. Here's G. 3-pointer. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And the basket by Bridges.
This demonstrates how confident Bridges has become. Knows he has a green light to fire away.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Here's G. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. The 3 is up. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Vucevic against Robinson. Brunson passes to Randall. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist by Randall. Brunson's got 11 points in the quarter.
97-74.
Here's G. Down low. Poke loose. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Brunson misses. Chicago leading by 23. Vucevic, the pass to G. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
You can count on Vucevic to make a few clever handoffs. He sees what's happening at all times.
Here's the floater. And that one's good. Brunson's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Craig is checked in for Smith. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at the Bulls, they've started strong this year, holding the second place spot. And of course the Knicks, they're in 8th place right now.
When I look at Chicago, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Now Robinson. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Randall outside. Bridges outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
G, no good. New York has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. To the inside. Here's DiVincenzo. It's good. DiVincenzo's got 14 points for the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's G. Fires from deep. Oh, another one falls.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Back to Brunson. Pass to Randall. Takes a 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. For Chicago, they've gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Here's G. From outside, off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And Craig pulls it down. Craig's got 5 rebounds tonight. G passes to Vucevic. Second chance shot. And it's good on the lay-in. He's got 12.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Here's DiVincenzo. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Here's G. Non-stop scoring. Connects again from distance.
Well, we expect him to come in firing. It's just another 3-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list for most triples in a year. Back to Brunson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 9 assists now tonight.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's G. Off the mark there with a 3. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Randall, good.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Bulls lead 110-80.
Here's G. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. New York has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average. Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Out left to the wing. Here's G. And it's good. He hits another one. And there it is. 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
To the paint. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Just a good playmaker. Brunson using the pick and roll to create offense for his team.
Craig with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's G. No good from outside. A difficult situation for New York. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Here's Randall. Vucevic with some nice D.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
56 seconds left in the third quarter here. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball.
Chicago ball.
And a moment to check out who New York has coming up. On Friday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. .52 seconds left in the third quarter. Over to the left wing. Here's G. They get it back. Craig. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Craig's got 5 points now this quarter.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Pass to Robinson. And here's Brunson. Screen by Robinson. There's the triple. Brunson misses. And for the Bulls, they're shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Now Vucevic. And stolen by Bridges. With 4 on the clock. And the layup is up and in. Bridges has got 15.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points. Looking good. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be right back after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for Chicago, Torrey Craig out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Kobe White, and it's G in at the point. Well, RJ, there have been so many great rivalries over the years. It's part of what makes the NBA special.
It elevates the league when there are great teams always meeting on the biggest stage. It makes everyone pay attention when the best players are matched up against each other.
Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up, high post. And it's Chicago with a board.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Craig, no good. And New York shooting at 49% so far in the game. Randall outside. To the left side wing. Randall on the screen. Here's Brunson. And the shot falls short that time. And a fast break now for the Bulls. G passes to Craig. Launches a 3. Yet another bucket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Outside, DiVincenzo. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Bridges outside. Robinson passes to Brunson. Shot from 12, and the jumper falls for him. Brunson's got 43 points.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
93.
Vucevic, a screen on Brunson. Here's G. Good. He hits again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss.
Pass to Randall. Up top, Bridges. He's guarded by White. Bridges passes to Randall. Randall on the screen. For three, DiVincenzo. And the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Bulls lead 126-96.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. He takes it in. Another bucket. Wow.
90 points. A legendary performance.
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time. Brunson passes to Robinson. DiVincenzo with it. Pass to Randall. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Robinson can't hit. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. G passes to Vucevic. White for three. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed. Vucevic has got his third assist of the night.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. And these days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
Gee, no good. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Launches it. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Here's G. Three-pointer off the mark. The Knicks have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. DiVincenzo to pass to Randall. Three-pointer, Bridges. Chicago with a rebound. Here's G. Pass to Vucevic. Here's G. Fires the three. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Brunson. That shot is off.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Lets the three fly. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 11 rebounds in the game. DiVincenzo to pass to Bridges. Randall deciding where to go with it. Here's Brunson outside. It's hauled in by White.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
G's shot is good.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Bridges outside. Outside, DiVincenzo. Brunson finds DiVincenzo. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 7 assists in the game.
Bulls lead.
Here's G.
34-101.
Vucevic, a screen on Brunson. Inside. Ooh, poked away. Robinson with a steal. Bridges passes to Brunson. Misses in close.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Well, Richard, during his 5th year in the NBA, Kobe White had a breakout season.
Doubling his numbers, BA, averaging around 20 points and 5 assists per game. Kobe's always been a great defensive player, but it's his offensive production that has really improved.
break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
White hits them both. New York has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Bridges outside. Pass to Randall. The 3-ball. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, as a shooter, Randall can be practically automatic. He gets the ball and immediately has a shot cooking.
G passes to Vucevic.
104.
Here's G. The 3 from Craig. He buries it from 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Outside Brunson. Lets it go from 11. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
G. And the Bulls get it back.
New York foul. Jalen Brunson. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Oh, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
And that one falls for Craig. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Vucevic, a screen on Bridges. Good! Another from 3.
And night in and night out, you can count on him to really stretch the defense.
Would you believe he's now tied for 5th most triples in a single season? Brunson laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Brunson's got 45 points.
Now you see Brunson with that quick dribble. I mean, that's a nice play.
Here's G. 3-pointer, no good. And the Knicks shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. And down it goes. 2 points. Brunson's got 47 points.
Yeah, Bridges has a good eye for spotting those openings, and he can make timely passes.
Here's G. DiVincenzo covering. G, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist from Bridges. Bridges has got 4 assists in the game.
43. 110.
Chicago shooting 47% since the 4th quarter started. Here's G to the wing on the left. Counted from distance. 20 points for him.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A. And the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
free throw drops for Randall.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's G. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. And again for three.
And now claiming the mark for hitting the 5th most threes in a season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter. And that one's good for Brunson.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
149, 114.
Here's G from downtown. And it's New York with a rebound. Bridges has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Left side Brunson. Fades and shoots. And Craig pulls it down. The Bulls shooting it at 52%. Here's G. Sinks the tray.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You gotta at least show a little heart out here.
And you just can't let Brunson get to his spots. I mean, he's an excellent mid-range shooter.
And stolen by Brunson. Bridges with it. Picked up by Craig. Bridges misses. The Bulls shooting great so far. 52% in the fourth. Vucevic with some nice D.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bulls.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for G.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pure from three-point range.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Here's Brunson. He got it again. Sensational. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
B.A., it feels like he can't miss.
Here's G. Craig with a screen on Brunson. Launches it from deep. Good! Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Great win tonight, MP. Triple digits? You really did it. I can't believe it. Cavs always come to play, especially at home. Lock in, MB.
And the Cavaliers already with a focused look on their faces as they arrived earlier, planning on a strong performance in their home building. Hi everyone, welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. G is out there with G. And it's Duarte in at the 3 spot. And for the Cavaliers, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. In at the forward positions, Okoro and Mobley. And it's Niang in at the 5 spot. And for both these teams, it's game 1 of the NBA Cup. Chance to notch a regular season win and, more importantly, start strong in this group round.
Yeah, it's important to gain some early momentum because you can be out of this in a hurry. We've seen good teams blink, and they're gone.
And tonight marks the start of the NBA Cup for MP. I know a major goal for him is winning this competition, making a statement to the rest of the NBA.
Well, when you look at the Cup, you almost have to win this first game to advance out of the group stage. So MP has made it a point to get his teammates ready, imploring them to treat this like a playoff game. I'm excited to see how they come out.
All right, let's hand it over to David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, MP certainly has his heart set on winning this NBA Cup. I asked him why it was so important to him, and he said it'll show just how strong this team is, that we're competitors, and that we're must-watch basketball this season. MP certainly sounds committed to this tournament. Guys?
We all love the NBA Cup, don't we? And I bet his coach loves hearing his player MP say that as much as we do. Thank you, David.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Garland, no good.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Here's G. Offensive rebound. Vucevic. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, an impressive offensive rebounder. Vucevic isn't afraid of throwing his weight around.
And here is Garland, coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. Here's G from deep three-point land. Good, another from 3.
And his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the 4th most three-point makes in a season. Here's Mitchell, up and in on the layup. Mitchell's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
Pass to G. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Down low. 4-on-3 break. And stolen by Williams. Here's Vucevic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, defending Vucevic, it's rough and tumble.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
And the first one at the line is good. So, Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. And, of course, the Bulls winning 72 games in that season. Unbelievable.
They were incredible, but one of my great memories in that season, the day of the trade deadline, we sent out 5 guys, brought in 5 new guys. We had to play the Bulls that night only one of those players made it in. We had only 8 guys available, some guys who had hardly played for us. Rex Chapman had an unbelievable game, and we beat Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Oh, what a great story. And it's the Bulls with the ball. After Isaac Okoro missing on that last three-pointer. Williams, a screen on Mitchell. Here's G. Mobley with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now, here's Okoro. He's guarded closely. And that one's good. Mitchell.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from 3.
Last outing for Chicago. They won that game against the Knicks in New York.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Now, here's Okoro. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this year.
Here's G. What a tremendous game he played against New York.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Now, here's Okoro, trailing by 2. There's the triple. And it's Mitchell missing. And it's Williams with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Chicago leading by 4. Here's G. Off target from outside.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Bulls have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Launches a 3. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Garland finds Niang. Back to Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Mitchell outside to end the run. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's G. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at. Obviously, the development of the younger guys and your chemistry is always ongoing.
Drills it from outside.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. Here's G. He's got 15. Picked by Vucevic. Here's G. The Bulls keep it alive. There's the 3. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
To the left side wing. Niang. From outside, off the mark.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's G. Off target with his 3. Cavaliers have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. They get it back. Shot's good by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 21 in the game.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Pass to G. Driving inside. The rebound by Niang. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Screen by Niang. The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Bulls shooting 47% here so far. And again for 3.
He's been hitting threes at a very high level, and we haven't seen many better from beyond.
That last triple ties him for the 4th most made in a single season. Going inside, in for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by G. Vucevic has got 8 points. Well, Cleveland shooting 45% from the field early. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players.
I'm about to pull out the parking lot. I'll be over there in about 5 minutes. Where you want me to come to?
Our lead.
G passes to Williams. From past the arc. Another 3 for Chicago.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Mitchell looking it over. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's G. 21 points in the game, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones. I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on.
Connects again from distance.
This is amazing. That moves him into 4th place alone on the list of most three-pointers in a season.
It's been fantastic to witness. A year like this doesn't happen often. Mitchell outside. Tries it from the top of the key. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Pass to G. From outside the arc, sinks the three-pointer. G's got 6.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them great.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
And he knocks down the first one. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
White, he's checked in for Chicago. .119 left to play in the first quarter. G, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Pass to Strus. A 3-ball. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Outside Williams. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Puts up a deep 3. G, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's Garland. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Garland's got his second bucket tonight. The Bulls leading by 4. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's G. He's got 26. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Mobley. Now Garland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Bulls lead by 4. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I know it's early, but all those 3-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
Taking a look at the Bulls, Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. G is out there with G. And it's White in at the 3, the small forward. Buries it from 3-point range.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Mitchell with it. A 35-point game for him in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Look, he kept finding ways to get to the free throw line. He knew the other team couldn't stop him, so he just
continued. And again for 3.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Oh, up the history charts he climbs, GA, now tied for 3rd all-time for 3s in a season. Absolutely amazing. The wide-open look here for Garland. Trains it from beyond the arc. Garland's got 8 points.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back-and-forth moments.
G, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys. G, in their last game against the Knicks, put forth a nice effort. He scored 20 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. He showed terrific versatility. He impacted.
Good! Another from 3.
The 3s just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues, doesn't he, to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for 3rd most 3s in a season. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Picked by Vucevic. Lets the 3 fly. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Pass to Strus. The open shot, Garland. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. The three-pointer off the mark from G. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Strus finds Garland. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Mobley the pass to Garland. Off target from three-point range.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
And you were just talking about this, Coach. Patrick Williams, a guy with loads of potential.
Yeah, Kevin, he's had to deal with a lot of injuries here early in his career. Sometimes he tends to disappear in games, but when he's got it going, this guy has a chance to be a really good 3-and-D player.
It's going to be fun to see where he takes his game. Mitchell outside. Strus kicks to Okoro. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Okoro's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's G, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. G's got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago. Mitchell outside. Over G. And it's Mitchell missing.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Pass to G for the three. Another three for Chicago.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Solid rebound there, and with a score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
The three-pointer, no good.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Garland, well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Garland's got 10 points in the game.
And I like seeing Garland use that mid-range area. He is so effective, and it puts so much pressure on the defense.
Pass to G, lets it go with the three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, but then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
Takes a three, and that one's good by G. G's got 47 points.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Pass to Strus. Mitchell with it. Fires the three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to...
And, yep, another basket.
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now... in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You know, GA, you can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, game in and game out.
His play this season has moved him past Kobe. Yes, Kobe being Bryant for most 50-point games in a season. I can still remember that incredible 2007 year for Kobe, and that has been bested.
Here's Garland. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Always good seeing a guard like Garland score inside.
Here's G, guarded by Garland. Pass to G. From the arc. And got it! Another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Garland dishes to Mobley. Back to Garland. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 14 points for Darius Garland.
Well, this is shaping up to be a special night for him. Started out well and is only turning it up here in quarter 2.
G, no good. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 17. Now, here's Garland. Guarded closely. Pass to Mobley. From deep. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Williams. Good. Nice job down low. Williams has got his first basket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Williams. Outside, White. And G has it in the corner. And another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
And stolen by Mobley. Up top, Garland. 14 points for him. And the foul called on G. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And so it's Cleveland with it. 19-point game.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
No good on the triple. Now Cleveland shooting 44% from the field in the second. Strus passes to Mobley. Banked in off the glass. Mobley's got his second bucket of the night.
Sometimes basketball is a simple game. Get that ball to Evan Mobley inside, and good things will happen.
Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. There's a screen by Williams. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Mitchell right side. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 35 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And this is routine for Mitchell. He doesn't need much space to feel comfortable elevating.
G, and good. There's another.
He has tied the mark for second most 60-point games in a season.
What a year he's having. Game after game after game, being able to score so effortlessly. Truly remarkable. And he's good on the three ball.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Here's G. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Mitchell with it, now guarded by G. The drive by Mitchell. That one falls.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
Here's G. Williams, a screen on Mitchell. And it's good. 3 points on the board on the shot from G. And the Bulls lead by 19. Now, here's Garland. 14 points for him. Mitchell's shot is good.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
At the elbow, Vucevic has to G. Fires from deep. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Now, Okoro. Mitchell wide open. Drills the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 42 in the game.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Here's G. 27 seconds left in the first half. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Out to the wing. The 3. Yet another bucket. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this.
Welcome to this early season edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Before we analyze that first half, we get to check out the power rankings.
Taking a look here at Chicago, the season is still young, but they're wasting no time climbing the rankings, making a statement with their early play. These guys are not messing around.
Yeah, technically, early games are just as important as those down the stretch. They're taking that seriously. And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Bulls.
While it's been a stampede in transition, they'll run it right down your throat if you let them.
I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. I'm going to give you a compliment, just like you, Jet, in the blink of an eye.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at G in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Mitchell and Struz are your wingmen. Okoro out there with Mobile. And it's Garland in at the one. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Okoro up top. Back to Mitchell. Buries the long-range jumper. Mitchell's got 48.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
It's up a three. And again, no good by Chicago.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Garland. Okoro. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And the Bulls with another miss.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Loads it up there for Mobley. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
The Bulls leading by 13. Vucevic a screen on Garland. G. And again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
There's Garland. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
First one falls for him. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Earlier in the game, they held a 25. And again for three.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Well, it's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time three-point leaderboard.
And he's already surpassed Curry's mark from 2019. Next up is James Harden's total from that season of 378.
A three from Strus. It's rebounded by Giddey.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And here are the Cavaliers. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand.
And just so good at reading angles. When LeVert spots a lane to the rim, he is all over it.
Here's G. Chicago with a new 14. From downtown, good, another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
White against Mitchell. This one for 3. It's all in by the Bulls.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. G, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Shoots it. Again, what an avalanche!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's G. And the 3 off target. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Now Mitchell. So, Greg, you played the point. In create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Tyson. Now, here's Strus. And Merrill has it in the corner. Trains the three-pointer.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He knows every possession is critical now. Checked in for the Cavaliers. Okoro comes in for Sam Merrill. The Bulls also changing it. Cavaliers making a change here. Merrill's checked in. Then for the Bulls, Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Smith. G comes in for Josh Giddey. And G's subbed in for Ball. Merrill finds LeVert. And here's Wade. Back to LeVert. Cleveland moving the ball around. Great D that time from Vucevic.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Launches it. And down it goes. Three-pointer falls in from G.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now here's LeVert. He's guarded closely.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Here's G. Vucevic a screen on Mitchell. Here's G. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Pass to Mitchell. It's stolen by Vucevic. And now the Bulls on the break. Here's G. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Mitchell outside. To end the cold streak. Vucevic with the rebound.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Williams, a screen on Mitchell. A floater, and it's sent back by Mitchell.
And watching Mitchell there, he was just sitting on that one.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
George Niang, he's checked in for Dean Wade. And the Bulls making a change also. Giddey's checked in. Here's G. No good on the quick three. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Pass to Niang. Mitchell outside. No good from outside.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
G passes to Giddey. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mitchell's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And LeVert, here we go.
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
Pass to G. Beyond the arc. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
LeVert kicks to Niang. Here's Mitchell. Fires the 3. Not going to go that time.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Well, Cleveland shooting 47%, pretty solid. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's G. So, Stan, I've been wondering about these different approaches. The development system for youth basketball is vastly different in the U.S. than in Europe. Which do you think is best?
Well, I think in terms of developing skills, Kevin, we've seen it. The European players of all sizes have very well-rounded games skill-wise. They do a lot of work on a daily basis developing those skills, whereas in the U.S., our young guys play a lot of games in the AAU system. Skill development not as strong, but they do learn to compete on an everyday basis.
A nice shot by Okoro. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Here's G. Smith kicks to Williams. From the line. He can't hit that time. Cavaliers shooting around 37% in the 4th quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. Pass to Niang. To the inside. Good, that's another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's G. The 3. Offensive rebound. Smith kicks to G. Lets it go from deep. And again for 3.
And all season long, he's been nothing but money from beyond the arc.
You're right. He's been nothing short of amazing for him as he edges closer to 3rd most three-pointers in a single season. Back to Mitchell. The tray. Some solid defensive work there from G. And Chicago shooting about 43% here in the 4th quarter. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Merrill with the ball. Pass to Mitchell. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out to the right wing. Now here is Smith. LeVert defending. Smith kicks to Giddey. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Williams passes to G. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. G's got 18 points just in the second half.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Chicago.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for G.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell. Hey, Stan, we've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game. And they've taken that knowledge clearly and run with it.
No, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying in the international game.
Here's G. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Number 10, Darius Garland.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so the Bulls now can just hold on to the ball. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Huge moment on the show today as I am ready to unveil my ultimate NBA Dynasty rankings.
All right, I mean, it took you long enough.
Actually, he brought this up 2 weeks ago.
Finally, Toby says something useful.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, it would have taken me 20 minutes, but maybe that's because I know how to ball.
No one knows more than me, Russell,
Whatever.
about anything.
Ooh, that is patently false.
And you can patently shut it.
That doesn't make sense.
Maybe not, Toby. I'm not a book boy like you, but I am a knower of ball, and I am ready to unveil my dynasty list.
All right, just say it already. Do we need a drum roll?
All right, here we go. In reverse order, please hold your applause until the end. Number 9, Hakeem's Rockets.
I like that. I like that.
Number 8, Isaiah's Bad Boy Pistons. Number 7, LeBron's Big 3, Heat. Number 6, Birds. Big 3, Celtics. Number 5, Steph's Warriors. Number 4, Duncan's Spurs. Number 3, Kobe's Lakers. Number 2, Magic's Showtime Lakers. And number 1.
I mean, it's
You
obviously
guys ready?
Jordan's
It's
Bulls.
Jordan's Bulls.
Wrong! It's Jordan's Bulls!
Yeah, that's what I said.
No spoilers, Russ.
I mean, we both said it already.
Well, we could debate the definition of spoiler all day long, but what I want to know is, what do you think?
I mean, quite frankly, it's a shockingly coherent list, especially for you, Jalen. But, you know, I think it's some of the placement is debatable.
Nobody cares, Toby. Russ, what do you think? You're a hooper. How'd I do?
Honestly, I think my biggest thing is Duncan Spurs. You know, I feel like you put him a little high.
What about 5 championships? Don't you understand,
No, I know. It's just
Russell?
how long it took to get him. You know, it was
Duncan's first championship came in 1999, and his last was in 2014. That's a 16-year span.
Right, and the Warriors, who you put below them, won 4 in 9 years. I mean, I could even make it the case for the Celtics being more dominant, winning 3 and 7, including 5 finals appearances and going up against those great Lakers teams. Plus, I might put Larry over Steph if we're keeping it 100.
Look, those are interesting points you both make. It's clear you spent a lot of time thinking about this, and for that, I commend you. Unfortunately, it pains me to say this, but you're both unbelievably wrong and stupid.
Okay, we don't need to make it personal, Jalen. It's okay to disagree.
Everything is personal, Russ. This is war.
Pretty sure this is a TV show.
That it is, Toby, which means it's time for a quick commercial break. Back with more Jalen Murphy Show after this.
Kids ask me how to shoot, I tell them to watch MP.